Hello, I'm Christie, veteran journalist, former CNN news anchor, and reader of The Reader. It's the popular San Diego Reader. This is a weekly alternative newspaper that's become a remarkable publishing success. The Reader provides people with valuable news they can use. The Reader began back in 1972. UCSD graduate student Jim Holman started the publication out of his La Jolla garage. Today, he remains its sole proprietor and still serves as editor and publisher. Back then, the press run for the first few issues was about 10,000 copies a week. Today, the weekly press run averages 162,000 copies.
The Reader is our largest customer. Our goal is to produce a high-quality product for them in a tight deadline environment. We get the files from the Reader Tuesday evening. We go to press that night, and the print cycle is 24 to 28 hours, depending on what the page count is.
162,000 copies. That's quite a process.
It's a big process, and at the end of the day, we put out about 120 pallets. Each pallet has roughly 1,400 papers. 77 bundles with 18 papers each.
You know, it's amazing, these huge rolls of paper you have here.
The rolls weigh about 1,000 pounds apiece, and the Reader goes through roughly 200 to 250 rolls per week, depending on the page count, all recycled print.
Getting the paper distributed throughout the county is no small feat. Drivers fill up dozens of vans and trucks before delivering the paper to over 2,000 locations, from Oceanside to Alpine to San Isidro.
We come out on Wednesdays and Thursdays, and we try to make ourselves available to all of our readers throughout the entire county.
It's such an exciting publication. The Reader has become so successful that many San Diegans say they just can't wait to get the latest edition every week.
And it's absolutely true. What we've done is we've taken this paper and we've tried to make it available to as many people as possible throughout the county. We have a little over 770,000 people reading us now. We're distributing in every grocery store, every convenience store. Pretty exciting stuff.
The Reader's also become known as a first-class, family-oriented, and very highly respected publication.
When you take a look at other alternatives around the country, what you'd find if you went to the back of their papers is adult-oriented sex ads. We do not allow that type of content in the San Diego Reader, and we never will. That's kind of nice, because what it does is it allows people to pick up a copy of our paper, bring it home, and if the kids see it, it's not going to offend anyone.
So it really does come down to this dominant distribution network that you have.
Brian, beyond a shadow of a doubt, the whole success of the Reader, based over the last 30-some years we've been publishing, is based off of our circulation, our distribution.
The success of the Reader is also evident in the size of the paper.
You're not kidding. I mean, we're publishing between 200 and 220 pages every single week. We're now the third largest alternative news weekly in the United States. Here's Qualcomm Stadium, filled with 70,000 people. To understand how many people read the Reader each month, you would need 11 Qualcomm stadiums filled to capacity. Over 750,000 adults read the Reader each month. That's 1/3 of all of the adults in the county now.
So how do you prevent individual advertisers from getting lost in such a big publication?
We learned a long time ago that if we group the ads together in specific sections, it makes it a lot easier on the end user. People don't get lost. What happens is they know exactly what they're looking for, and they can find them all together right in that section.
So Sean, I guess the best endorsements for the Reader are the readers.
They got a huge selection of condos and places to live.
Concert lineup's great.
It's got everything I'm looking for.
Movies, restaurant reviews.
Great nightclub information.
It's how I plan for the best part of my week.
Concert lineup is unbelievable.
I love the Reader.
I love the Reader.
I love the Reader.
And I love the Reader. It's great.
For more information on the Reader, go to SanDiegoReader.com.